Hi, Lysandra. As you know, my name is Ted, and today I've asked you to help me out with something. My team and I are asking people to try using a website to see if it works as intended. To be clear, we are testing the site, not you, so there are no wrong answers. As you use the site, I'd like to ask you to think out loud as much as possible, to say what you're looking at and thinking in each step. Do you have any questions so far?
No, I think I pretty much got it.
Alright, well before we look at the site, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. First, how familiar would you say you are with internet browsing on computers?
I think I've probably been using a computer since I was in pre-K and using the internet since I was about 10.
Okay. What types of browsing do you usually do?
I do a lot of social media, Instagram, Facebook. I shop on Amazon a lot and order pizza.
Sure. And last, do you like to order food online?
I definitely order a lot of pizza, and I've used the campus delivery sites to order takeout quite a few times.
Okay. Well, we're done with the questions, and we're going to start looking at things. First, I'd like you to take a look at this page and tell me what you see. Whose site do you think it is, and what's it used for? Just look and tell me about it. Just don't click on anything yet. We'll get to that next.
See baked here 3 times, so I'm going to assume that's the company's name. Doesn't specifically say on the front page what they do. It says check out the facts page because that'll tell you what they are. It's not something I'm used to. It looks like there's a menu, so they probably sell something.
Alright, thanks. That was good. Now I'm going to ask you to do a few tasks. Again, as much as possible, try to think out loud. For each task, I will read it out loud, and then you can give it a try. For our first task, what is the price of a dozen cookies?
So they sell cookies? Okay, well that makes sense. Baked cookies. I would guess that they'd have prices listed under a menu. Today's special, 10 dozen cookies. That's not, $10 for a dozen cookies, but that's probably not the everyday price. Looks like $14.75 for a baker's dozen with 2 pints of milk.
Excellent. For our next question, what is the minimum number of cookies that you can get for delivery?
That's cookie cakes. 6 cookies, $9.25. Looks like up here it just shows what the price to add these extra toppings is. It looks like there's a $9 delivery minimum, but it doesn't specifically say how many cookies you can get for $9, just that you have to get all cookies in multiples of 3.
Okay, well, how do you think you would go about ordering cookies from this site?
I don't see an order button, but I would assume the next best thing would be contact. They have their operating hours and phone and email, but it doesn't look like you can order directly from the site.
Alright, well, great work. Now that we're done with the tasks, there's a follow-up question. Did you see anything on the site today that stood out as something to fix?
I definitely feel like on the home screen, this border sign is kind of in the way. I'm assuming under here it probably says that they sell cookies, but you wouldn't know because this is in the way. I also think that if they made the site more interactive where their customers could place an order like similarly to Pizza Hut, they probably have more luck.
Alright, well, do you have any questions now that we're done?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Alright, well, thank you for your help today.